From savage comebacks that hit harder than anyone expected.
Ladies learn.
Yeah.
Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Oh, excuse.
To brutal shutdowns that left scorch marks on their egos.
I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune.
Here are 9 times celebrities silence interviewers so badly, they're probably still feeling the heat. Let's start with Scarlett Johansson's epic reply to a ridiculous question during her Avengers press tour. Scarlett was expecting questions about her iconic role, but when the interviewer tried to steer into the wrong territory, she shut him down in seconds.
Now, were you able to wear undergarments?
You're like the 5th person that's asking
Well, no,
that to
because
me. What is going on? Since when did people start asking each other about in interviews about their underwear?
No, because it is such a skin tight. Here's
I'll
why.
leave it up to your imagination.
Oh, see?
Okay?
Is that?
Whatever you feel like I should be wearing or not wearing under that costume.
Oh, that was effortlessly clean, but look how he tries to play it off.
This is not a.
Is what I-
Is it inappropriate?
To ask somebody what kind of underpants they wear?
I didn't ask you what kind.
You just asked me if I was wearing any.
Could you?
No, what do you wear
Could
underneath?
you?
He said
Like, what
that
do you
gentleman
wear
about
underneath
that.
something like that?
Overalls.
Do you wear clothes?
You wear dungarees. You can't wear clothes under it. It's like a wetsuit,
Okay.
practically.
all right.
No, buddy, she slayed that question. Speaking of slaying, Ariana Grande has given us a masterclass or two as well. Our very own Thank You Next Girl was at a radio show expecting a fun interaction when the host started firing off some seriously ridiculous questions.
So, if you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick?
Ari wasn't having it and snapped back in an instant.
Is this what
One
you
last
think
time.
girls have trouble choosing between?
absolutely.
Is this
Are you kidding? Yes.
Is this men assuming that that's what girls would have to choose
Yes.
between?
Now, this
Not a question.
Can you really go anywhere without your cell phone?
Yes.
How long can you go without looking at Twitter?
Many
or Instagram?
hours.
Hours.
Many hours.
I don't believe it.
Absolutely.
Well, what can you say? Even Ariana's shut-up call is pure style.
How long do you wake up until you look at your cell phone, bro? Seriously.
I like set my alarm to wake up and like
And then
keep
you're
up
on
the
Twitter,
Instagram.
right?
And then you go right away.
Keep up on
I can't do
Instagram.
that. I can't do that. I have to
good.
wake up and like not for a while, and then in a while I go. You know.
Yeah.
I love it. I love being able to go on, and I mean, of course, the only reason I use Twitter is to talk to my fans, really.
They actually think phone addiction has something to do with gender. Well, good thing they're about to get a wake-up call.
I like to stay present. I really
But
like
the phone's
conversation.
In the
also,
moment.
the phone is also for conversation.
And text
No, of
messaging.
course,
to family,
of
to
course.
friends.
Well, when I'm on tour, that's my lifeline is that. But you know, when I'm at a dinner table, I like to be present and talking.
Good quality.
that.
Eye contact.
Ladies learn.
Yeah.
Listen and
Take it
learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Oh, excuse
Come
me.
on.
Now that's how you spell ATE, because Queen Ari just ate and left no crumbs. But if you want a PhD in shutting it down, you better take classes from Tarantino on how to serve a brutal reality check when someone twists the narrative. Channel 4's Krishnan Guru Murthy is renowned for getting on everyone's nerves, but in this 2013 interview, Tarantino gave him a crash course in basic ethics.
Congratulations on the movie. Why did you want to make a movie with slavery as a theme? Did that just come with making a Western in that period?
Guys, I've always wanted to explore slavery in a film before.
The interview starts off simple enough, but it doesn't take long before it takes a hard left turn into the wrong direction.
I've always wanted to explore slavery, but I guess the reason that actually made me put pen to paper was to give Black American males a Western hero, give them a cool folkloric hero that could actually be empowering and actually pay back blood for blood.
Murthy's clearly on a mission to stir things up, and Tarantino playing it cool is not going well in his favor.
So you can't be surprised by the controversy that's come along with it.
Well, you can't, I don't think you can actually make a movie about slavery in America that it's not going to be controversial.
Are you very disappointed by some of the reactions, Spike Lee especially?
Oh, I couldn't be happier with the reaction to this movie. It's been fantastic.
It's good publicity, I suppose. But
Well,
I mean,
no, it's creating a nice debate. Even the people who don't like the film.
Uh-oh, things are heating up already, but who's really feeling the burn?
I am responsible for people talking about slavery in America in a way that they have not in 30 years.
But you must care very deeply that this doesn't become, a film that stands out from the rest of your body of work as one that is trashed by more people or anything like
It's
that.
not trashed
You know.
by more people.
Nice try, but Tarantino isn't here for the nonsense today.
It's not trashed by more people.
I'm
yeah.
not saying it is. I'm saying, but are you concerned? I mean,
No,
I suppose-
I'm not talking about the movie right now. You're talking about, I'm talking about there is actually a dialogue going on about slavery right now that has not been happening at all. It's a subject people are afraid to talk about. And now because of this movie, people aren't afraid to talk about it.
It's pretty clear who's running this interview, and Murthy, it's not you.
Let me ask you about violence. I mean, you said, everyone knows you make violent movies, you like violent movies.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like making violent movies?
I think it's good cinema. I consider it good cinema.
Let's see how Murthy tries to claw his way back, if he even can.
Is that why you think people like watching violent movies? People who are not violent people or twisted people in any way, but why it's okay to go into a movie and enjoy the violence?
Yeah, well, it's a movie. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's not real life.
Tarantino's not in the mood to play this game, but Murthy is just begging for drama, isn't he?
It's a fantasy. It's not real life. It's a fantasy. You go and you watch, you watch a kung fu movie, and one guy takes on 100 people in a restaurant. That's fun.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
Asking questions is one thing, but trying to be too clever calls for a reality check.
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You
I
can't
just-
make me dance to your tune.
I can't
I'm not a monkey.
I
I'm not-
can't make you answer anything. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
well,
asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
Okay, well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine.
Murthy's face says it all, but even now, his attempts at a comeback are just cringeworthy.
It's interesting that you have a different view, and I'm just trying to explore that.
And I don't want to. Because
mean-
I'm here to sell my movie. This is a commercial for the movie. Make no mistake.
You
And I-
interviews.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. This
so
is,
you don't want to talk about anything serious.
I don't want to talk about what you want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the implications of violence.
Take notes, people. This is how you handle a pushy interviewer, but highlight the next lines in gold.
If anyone cares what I have to say about it, they can Google me and they can look for 20 years what I have to say about it. I haven't changed my opinion one iota.
No, but you haven't fleshed it out. That's the only reason.
It's not my job to flesh it out.
No, it's my job to try and ask you to.
And
that's
I'm
all,
shutting your butt down.
Oof, you'd think interviewers like him would learn their lesson, but nope. Looks like after a point, getting put in their place just becomes a habit. He pulled the same stunt with Robert Downey Jr., only to be slammed with another reality check.
What do you think of the obvious parallels being made between you and Iron Man?
At this point, it's natural, but if you'd asked me in the first Iron Man, I'd be like, "That's me." And now I've realized that, of course, it's not.
During an interview about Avengers Age of Ultron, Murthy quickly forgot the topic and started blurring the lines between Iron Man's character and Robert's personal life.
But he's becoming a much more likable character as well, isn't he?
I suppose
A better
so.
man.
Yeah, he's becoming a better guy.
In a way that you are as well, I suppose.
Sure.
Robert's clearly uneasy, but some people are just too dense to take a hint, aren't they?
I don't want to pry, so if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But what you said to the New York Times once was, it was after your incarceration, and you said, you can't go from a $2,000 a night hotel suite to a penitentiary and understand it and come out a liberal. And I just wondered what you meant by that.
Oh, Murthy, one after another, just trying to pick a bone, but you've got to hand it to Robert for staying calm while he's at it.
Things that you said 5-7 years ago, or things you said in an interview that made sense to you at the time, I could pick that apart for 2 hours and be no closer to the truth than I'd be giving you some half-assed answer right now.
Any half-decent person would stop with the pushy questions at this point.
Yeah, well, okay, well then let me just ask you a few more questions and you can answer them if you want to and not if you don't want to. I mean, well, I think we've got 3 more minutes on our agreement.
Your foot's starting to jump a little bit. You better get to your next question.
Don't ask, man. End the interview. Don't ask.
The reason I'm asking about the past is that you've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you think you're free of all of that?
At this point, even if RDJ tore him apart, verbally of course everyone would have been cheering him on, but he took the high road, though he still made sure Murthy knew exactly where he stood.
Or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry,
you-
I really don't. What are we doing?
well, I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Right. Bye.
Are you? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you?
You seem okay. It's just getting a little dinosaur in your.
No. Look, I don't want to do that.
Despite that heavy breathing toward the end of the interview, Robert stayed super cool, which proves he's clearly earned every bit of his success. Unlike some interviewers who think they can just bulldoze their way through, like the one who practically pounced on Taylor Swift with zero chill. In 2015, Taylor Swift was all dolled up for Grammys when an interviewer stepped in and took the conversation in an entirely unexpected direction.
Speaking of one of the greats, Taylor Swift with me right now. You look amazing. Can we just get a pan down of this dress? This, you said, is Ellie top?
It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. And it's ombre. It's like ombre teal. It gets lighter to the bottom. And then I have purple shoes on. Because why not?
I just wanted to show the legs, because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight.
If there's one thing we know about Taylor, it's that she sure as hell doesn't shy away from setting the record straight.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and then I go home to the cats.
No men allowed.
Men get me in trouble. I
gotta tell you, Nancy.
Trouble with a capital T, right?
Yes.
Nailed it. But Taylor isn't the only one who knows how to handle awkward questions. Tom Hardy can give a pretty decent demonstration as well, but before we move ahead, make sure to subscribe for more iconic celebrity moments.
In the film, your character Ronnie is very open about his sexuality, but given interviews you've done in the past, your own sexuality seems a bit more ambiguous.
During a press conference, a reporter randomly brought up Tom Hardy's sexuality. Yeah, not the smartest move.
Do you find it hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality?
What on earth are you on about?
Awkward, and it's about to get even worse.
But what is your question?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
What?
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, one thing's clear. Don't you dare mess with Tom. Sadly, some celebrities have become the target of way too much bullying from interviewers. But the good news is, they're not putting up with that disrespect anymore. Take Jonah Hill, for example. Jonah has been put on the spot plenty of times, but his comebacks are always smooth as ever, like his interview with Jimmy Kimmel.
Look at you. First of all, you smell good, which is surprising.
Why is that
I
surprising?
don't know. I just wouldn't think of a guy who would have a nice scent on it.
Not sure about Jonah, Jimmy, but something sure smells rotten, and it's not him.
I'm gonna really work hard to not take that as a shot. You know what I mean? Like, because I think you would smell nice.
No, but I don't have
Let's dissect that.
anything on.
No. Let's go back for a
Okay,
second.
let's go back. Yeah.
Jonah handled this with pure class, but not everyone earns the privilege of a calm response. Some interviewers get way too personal, and the best way to handle them is by showing them their place with a swift, no-nonsense shutdown.
Was Nicole the love of your life?
What do you mean, Peter?
During an interview with 60 Minutes Australia, Tom Cruise was asked about his ex-wife, Nicole Kidman. The interviewer casually brought up their past, but Tom wasn't having it.
You were married for 10 years?
Listen, we raised children. I mean, how do you answer that? How do you answer that question? She's someone that I plan on getting married again.
You do?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And having kids?
Absolutely.
The interviewer's questions keep getting worse.
But Nicole was a major part of your life and a love of your life at the time.
I loved Nick very much. There's no question.
Would you like Nicole to remarry?
Yes. I want Nicole to be happy. That's what I want.
At this point, Tom knows the only way to end this is to shut him down directly.
And do you have a relationship where you talk, it's a parenting relationship, and talk professionally about each other's work?
Listen, here's the thing, Peter. Yeah. You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions
Peter,
that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. I'm just telling you right now. Okay? Just put your manners back in.
Do you think I was out of line?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I apologize for that sincerely.
Good.
Well, at least he's owning his fault. However, some people are beyond any self-awareness, never even realizing that what they're doing is wrong. Take David Letterman, for example.
Well, you look remarkably well. Now, you know I have routinely made jokes about you and the activities, true and otherwise. You're aware of that, right?
I like that you say true and otherwise.
Yeah.
Not true and false.
Lindsay Lohan's battle with addiction and mental health issues are no secret, and she was actively working through her struggles in rehab. However, during an interview with David Letterman while promoting Scary Movie 5, he blatantly brought up her past, completely disregarding the sensitive nature of the situation.
Now, aren't you supposed to be in rehab now?
Do you not watch anything that goes on?
I
Are you
do.
a tabloid now?
Now here's what
May 2nd.
You don't. Yes or no? Do you steal stuff?
Do you?
Whoa, that was harsh. But even when Lindsay tried to explain how it felt, Letterman had a cold, shallow response, definitely earning a well-deserved shut-up call.
I've gone through a lot in life, and I'm looking forward to actually just taking time for me. You can't make a joke of it.
That's so
mean.
I'm not joking.
No, you're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Maybe one or two?
No, this is my show now.
Rehab ain't a joke. You gotta be dumber than a brick to make fun of it. Glad she called him out. At the end of the day, respect isn't rocket science. It's just basic human decency. So do you think Hollywood should start holding interviewers more accountable?